Today, we're talking about the external writing obstacles that are undermining your writing goals. And we'll cover strategies that you can use to overcome these obstacles. It's not your talent, your creativity, or your writing experience that's standing in the way of completing your manuscript. It's often the external writing obstacles like busy schedules, high expectations, and constant distractions that keep interfering with your writing goals. The good news, dear happy writer, is that you can overcome these obstacles. And then you can move forward on your dream of writing and publishing your book. You just need to make some small adjustments to your approach so you don't let life get in the way of your writing. Hello and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, I'm Maria and I'm a happy writer. And I'm here to cheer for you on your writing journey. In the last video, we talked about the internal obstacles, the mental blocks that keep writers stuck. Today, we're going to see how we can overcome the external obstacles that we encounter on our writing path. And we'll start with writing obstacle number 1, lack of time. How many times have you postponed writing until the next day because you felt like you simply didn't have time to write? When you're busy with work, family commitments, and other chores and errands, finding time to write can sometimes feel impossible. And since we can't find a 1 or 2 hour slot to fit writing in between all other commitments, we tell ourselves that there just isn't enough time to write, and we give up on writing for that day altogether. But here's the good news. In order to advance your book, you don't need to write for 2 hours straight, not even for 1 full hour. Instead of feeling the pressure of having to find 2 hours to sit down and write, try reframing how you see your writing sessions. Try thinking of writing as mini creative adventures. All you need is 10 to 15 minutes where all your focus goes to your book. That's all. During that time, you're completely immersed in your story, joining your characters on a mini adventure, and at the same time, you're making progress on your book. It doesn't have to be a huge breakthrough. Even a few words count as real progress. And if you use writing sprints, you can turn writing into a fun little game. To help you keep track of your writing sprints, I created this free word count tracker that you can download using the link in the video description. As you record the word count from each writing sprint, you'll soon start to see your progress as all those small word counts start to add up. You're slowly building your novel, one short writing sprint at a time. So instead of waiting for a large amount of free time to suddenly become available, use the short breaks you already have and turn them into playful mini writing sessions. That way, you're not just making progress on your novel, but you're also having fun writing it. Think of it like catching up with your friends for 15 minutes. After all, we usually know our characters so well, we might actually consider them to be our best friends. Writing obstacle number 2, lack of a supportive environment and other people's opinions. Have you ever stopped yourself from writing a certain book or in a certain genre or even writing at all because of something your family or friends said? Or because of the way they looked at you when you said you were writing a book? That look says, sure, that's a nice hobby, but what do you actually do to earn some money? That can be incredibly discouraging. When family members, friends, or co-workers question your writing dreams, it can really drain your confidence. Even if they mean well and they're just speaking out of concern for your future, their comments can still hurt and make you doubt yourself. So what can you do? First, and most importantly, you don't need anyone's approval to write your book. Let people think whatever they want. Everyone's entitled to their own opinions. Just don't let them get in the way of your dreams. Don't let anyone's opinions affect how you view your work. And don't let their doubts stop you from pursuing your writing dreams. These dreams are yours. You're the one who understands them best and knows why they matter. Just keep following them and let people think whatever they want. You'll never be able to control what others think anyway. All you can do is to continue following your dreams and eventually they will understand. And if they don't, does it really matter when you're happy doing the work you love? Second, if you're really worried about other people's opinions, remember this. You don't have to share with them everything you're doing. You're allowed to keep your writing as your own secret little project. That can be especially helpful in the early stages. If you're a full-time writer, you don't have to share all the details with people who don't understand your choices or don't take your writing seriously. With them, you can use selective sharing. Remember that above all, you should protect your joy. Your dreams don't need anyone else's permission. What matters most is that you are happy with what you're creating. So find ways to pursue your dreams by integrating them into your life as it is right now, while still honoring your other responsibilities. Writing obstacle number 3: comparison and social media overwhelm. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Comparison kills creativity. Scrolling through your social media feed and checking on how many books all the successful authors you follow have published and what their earnings are can feel discouraging if you use it as a comparison. Sometimes, when we see how successful other people are, it's easy to focus on how far we still have to go instead of how far we've already made it. One option is to stop following what other authors are doing altogether and simply focus on your own writing. This is great both for your mental health and for your productivity. Less time on social media means more time dedicated to writing, and hopefully not using that time on other distractions instead. That said, cutting out social media completely can sometimes make you feel disconnected from the writing community. The second option, and the one I use, is to reframe comparison into encouragement. I love it when the authors I follow post about their wins, publishing a new book, releasing multiple books in a year, or reaching a new income milestone. I find this uplifting and truly motivating. Seeing what's possible for other writers inspires me and reassures me that it is possible for me too. It helps me believe that if I keep showing up and keep doing the work, things will work out. If they can achieve success, I can do it too. And so can you. All you need to do is keep writing. And most importantly, have fun writing. If you're enjoying the writing process, you're already successful. You don't have to wait until the book is published to feel proud or fulfilled. Be happy now that you're doing what you love. That joy alone makes you just as successful as the authors you follow on social media. Before moving on to the final point, if you're enjoying this video, then please like the video and subscribe to my channel for more tips on being a productive, happy writer. Writing obstacle number 4: constant distractions and mental overload. How many tabs do you have open when you're trying to write? I sometimes have 20 tabs open, and that's just in one window. Sometimes I have 2 or 3 windows open at the same time. Not exactly great for focus. But as I work on many different projects, I feel like I need all those tabs open. But in reality, I really don't. One time my laptop restarted and I lost all those tabs. Absolutely no problem at all. If anything, it cleared some of my mental clutter. I was no longer staring at a wall of open tabs, not even remembering what many of those were. And it's not just tabs. We also have to deal with all the notifications from emails, social media, news alerts, and other apps. Every single notification pulls your attention away from your writing and redirects it somewhere else. And 99% of the time, those notifications really aren't important. So can we really afford to let our focus drift away from our project for something that most often turns out to be completely insignificant? Studies show that every time we switch our attention from our work to something else, it takes about 23 minutes to fully regain focus when we return to our work. And if we do that multiple times during our writing session, that leaves very little time to actually write. Don't let all these distractions lead to mental overload and prevent you from achieving your dreams. So what can you do about it? Personally, I turn off all notifications during my writing sessions to make sure that nothing pops up on my laptop while I'm writing. That alone makes a huge difference. But if you think even that won't be enough to stop you from browsing the net or checking the news or social media, you might need a more drastic approach. In this case, I recommend using Freedom, an app that blocks all sites except the ones you absolutely need for writing. I sometimes use Freedom myself, and it's a great way to protect your focus. And you can do the same with your phone. Disable all notifications except the urgent ones. And maybe even consider keeping your phone in a different room while you write. Remember to keep your mind clear so your muse can join you on your writing sessions. If you enjoyed this video, you might also enjoy this other video on how to write while working a full-time job. Keep writing and have fun writing!